7 most trusted German luxury SUVs worth buying after warranty. 2025. I almost bought a perfect German SUV, clean Carfax, dealer certified, one owner. Then the pre-purchase inspection found it. Airmatic suspension ready to collapse, $5,000. Balance shaft failure starting, $6,000. And a transmission that had never been serviced in 90,000 miles. Today I'm showing you the 7 German SUVs you can trust after warranty and the 3 you need to lease, not own. Engine codes, real owner costs, the exact years that won't destroy your bank account. Let's get into it. This list is built on Consumer Reports data, Edmunds long-term tests, Car Wizard's shop records, and thousands of owner receipts. We're showing you what survives past 100,000 miles. Engine codes matter. Years matter. Here's what makes a German SUV trusted after warranty. 1 engine and transmission, proven past 100,000 miles. B58, EA888 Gen 3, M276, Porsche VR6. These are the safe zones. Pair them with ZF8 or PDK. 2, simpler suspensions. Coil springs beat Airmatic every time. A $4,000 to $6,000 suspension replacement will ruin your year. 3, no engine out, known repairs, no orphan tech platforms. We're picking the trims with strong owner-reported reliability and reasonable depreciation. 4, favor trims that make sense for ownership, not just performance bragging rights. X5, X-Drive 40i over X5M, Macan S over Macan Turbo. You'll thank me at 75,000 miles. Quick note for the AMG and RS fans. I know the X5M, the RS Q5, the GLE 63, they're legends. They're not on this list because we're focused on trusted after warranty for low downside. Running costs, consumables, and depreciation decided. This isn't about what's best. It's about what you can own with confidence after the warranty expires. Luxury means peace of mind, not a second mortgage for repairs. Think you know which German SUV is number 1? It's not the one you expect. Mechanics call it the mule. But first, let's start with the benchmark. The SUV every other German brand is chasing. Number 7, BMW X5 X-Drive 40i, the benchmark all-rounder. Starting around $45,000 used. We're talking 2019 to 2025, G05 generation, and you want the X-Drive 40i. This is the SUV that sets the standard, the one every German rival benchmarks, and for good reason. Under that sculpted hood sits the B58 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-6, 375 horsepower, 398 pound-feet of torque, paired with the ZF 8-speed automatic, one of the most bulletproof transmissions ever made. This combo will hit 60 in 5.3 seconds and cruise all the way to an electronically limited 130 miles per hour. Drive feel? This is where the X5 earns its reputation. The steering is precise without being twitchy. The ride is firm but never harsh. It soaks up highway expansion joints and still feels planted in corners. The cabin, whisper quiet at 80 miles per hour. The seats are supportive for long hauls and the materials hold up better than the competition. Why trusted? The B58 plus ZF8 combo is BMW's reliability sweet spot. This engine has been proven in everything from the 340i to the Supra. Mechanics love it. Owners report 150,000 plus miles with basic maintenance. And the G05 X5 is widely praised as the best all-around mid-size luxury SUV, sensible to own long-term if you skip the V8s. The catch? Avoid the V8 models, X5 50i, X5M, unless you're ready for higher running costs, fuel, tires, brakes, and complexity. The 40i is the sweet spot. Oil changes every 7,500 miles with BMW LL01 spec oil. Don't extend intervals. Water pump and thermostat around 100,000 miles. Budget $1,200 to $1,500. Before you buy, confirm B58 engine, not V8. Verify transmission service history. Inspect cooling system. Check for oil leaks around valve cover. Get a PPI from a BMW specialist. JD Power Score, 84 out of 100. Consumer Reports recommended. Used values hold better than segment average. X5 X-Drive 40i owners. What's your mileage and biggest repair? Drop it in the comments. Now the X5 is the benchmark, but the next SUV is the one that makes driving feel like an event. It's smaller, sharper, and has a transmission that's basically indestructible. Number 6. Porsche Macan S/GTS. Best to drive compact. Starting around $42,000 used for the S, $55,000 used for the GTS. We're looking at 2019 to 2023 plus, second generation refresh. The Macan S and GTS are what happened when Porsche takes a compact SUV seriously. This isn't just an SUV, it's a sports car that happens to have a back seat and a hatch. Under the hood, the Macan S delivers around 375 horsepower and hits 60 in 4.4 seconds. The GTS, 434 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. Both are paired with Porsche's PDK dual-clutch transmission, and here's the kicker. This is one of the most durable dual-clutch gearboxes ever made. Owners report high mileage with basic maintenance, no clutch pack replacements, no mechatronic nightmares. Drive feel, this is where the Macan earns its Porsche badge. The steering is telepathic. You think about turning, and the car responds. The chassis is so balanced you forget you're in an SUV. The brakes are confidence-inspiring, and the PDK shifts faster than you can blink. This is a car that makes you take the long way home. Why trusted? Best driving dynamics in class, hands down. The PDK has an unusually strong durability record among dual clutches. Mechanics who work on these are consistently impressed. And Porsche's build quality shows the interior materials hold up better than rivals, and the paint is thick and durable. The catch? Smaller back seat and cargo versus rivals. This is a sports car first, SUV second, and Porsche options add up fast. A $60,000 Macan can easily become $75,000 with the right boxes checked. Buy used and let the first owner eat the depreciation. Your checklist here: verify PDK service history, fluid change every 60 to 80,000 miles. Inspect for oil leaks, common around valve covers. Check tire wear. Aggressive alignment can eat tires. Confirm no deferred maintenance. Get a PPI from a Porsche specialist. JD Power Score, 82 out of 100. Edmunds, best driving compact luxury SUV. Resale value strong. Macan owners, what's your mileage? Post year, trim, and any issues. Let's see who's got the highest miles on a GTS. Here's where BMW gets smart. The next SUV gives you 90% of the performance for half the running costs, and it's got the same bulletproof engine. Number 5, BMW X3 M40i, 90% of an M, half the cost. Starting around $38,000 used. We're talking 2022 to 2025. G01 LCI, lifecycle impulse. BMW speak for facelift. The X3 M40i is the smart enthusiast choice. You get M-level performance without M-level running costs. Under the hood, the same B58 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-6 from the X5. But here it's tuned to 382 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. Paired with the ZF 8-speed and X-Drive all-wheel drive, this thing will rocket to 60 in 4.4 seconds. Top speed, electronically limited to 155 miles per hour. That's faster than most people will ever need. Drive feel, tight, responsive, and confidence-inspiring. The steering is quick and communicative. The chassis is stiff, but not punishing. It soaks up bumps, but stays flat in corners. The exhaust note has just enough growl to remind you this isn't a base model. And the brakes? Strong and fade-resistant, even on mountain roads. Why trusted? 90% of X3M performance with far lower running costs. That's the tagline, and it's true. The B58 is proven. The ZF8 is bulletproof. JD Power gives the X3 a great predicted reliability rating, and owner mileage reports are strong when maintained properly. Oil changes on schedule, cooling system monitored, transmission serviced. The catch? Not the softest ride. This is tuned for performance, not luxury. If you want a plush cruiser, look elsewhere. And the M Sport suspension is firm, great for corners, less great for potholed city streets. Maintenance is key. Oil changes every 7,500 miles. Cooling system inspection around 100,000 miles. And don't skip transmission services. Same core checklist applies. B58 engine, transmission service records, cooling system health, oil leak inspection, and a specialist PPI. If any of that's missing, walk. JD Power Score, 83 out of 100. Consumer reports, above average. Strong owner satisfaction. X3 M40i owners, what's your mileage and biggest repair? And here's the real question. X3 M40i or full X3M for 200,000 miles? Who wins and why? Now this is where Audi finally got it right. The next one has the engine that fixed Audi's reputation. Number 4. Audi Q5/SQ5, the Goldilocks SUV. Starting around $28,000 used for the Q5, $38,000 used for the SQ5. We're looking at 2018 to 2023 second generation. Q5 with the EA888 Gen 3 2.0T or the SQ5 with the 3.0 TV6 and ZF 8-speed. This is Audi's safest long-term SUV bet. Under the hood, the Q5 gets the EA888 Gen 3 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. This is the engine that fixed Audi's earlier 2.0T stigma. No more timing chain issues, no more oil consumption nightmares. It's smooth, efficient, and reliable. The SQ5, a 3.0-liter turbocharged V6 with 349 horsepower paired with the ZF 8-speed. It'll hit 60 in 4.7 seconds and cruise to 155 miles per hour. Drive feel, balanced and confidence-inspiring. The Quattro all-wheel drive is predictable and sure-footed in all conditions. The ride is comfortable without being floaty. The steering is light but accurate, and the cabin is one of the quietest in the segment. Audi's sound insulation is top-notch. Why trusted? The EA888 Gen 3 fixes earlier timing/oil consumption stigma. This is the Audi 2.0T you can trust. The SQ5's 3.0T plus ZF8 combo is a durable, fun, but sane setup. Mechanics report far fewer issues with this generation versus the previous one. And the Q5 is the Goldilocks size. Not too big, not too small, just right for families and daily driving. The catch? Expect water pump and thermostat around 80 to 100,000 miles. Budget $800 to $1,200. And Audi's broader reliability reputation still lingers. But this generation, with these engines, performs well. Stick to the EA888 Gen 3, 2018 plus, and avoid earlier years. Key things to verify: EA888 Gen 3 or 3.0, TV6, transmission service records, cooling system condition, no deferred maintenance, and get an Audi Specialist PPI. JD Power Score, 81 out of 100. Consumer reports, average to above average. Strong owner satisfaction for SQ5. Q5/SQ5 owners. What's your mileage? Post-year, engine, and any major repairs. And here's the debate. SQ5 or X3 M40i for 100,000 miles, who wins? If this is helping you dodge one bad buy, hit that subscribe button. We're building a community that rewards truth, not hype. By the way, the #1 SUV on this list is older, cheaper, and outlasts almost everything we've covered so far. But first, let's talk about the compact Mercedes that mechanics actually recommend. Number 3, Mercedes-Benz GLK 350, the mechanic's favorite. Starting around $12,000 used, we're looking at 2013 to 2015, X204 generation, ideally 2013 to 2015 with the M276 V6. The GLK 350 has a reputation mechanics love: simple, tough, and reliable. This is the Mercedes you can actually trust without a specialist on speed dial. Under that boxy hood sits the M276 3.5-liter V6 in later models, or the M272 in earlier ones. If you're going pre-2013, make sure the balance shaft issue has been addressed with documented repairs. Post-2013, you're getting the M276, and that's the sweet spot. 302 horsepower, 273 pound-feet of torque. It'll hit 60 in 6.5 seconds and top out at 130 miles per hour. Drive feel? Solid, planted, and confidence-inspiring. The steering is direct and weighted nicely. The ride is firm but not harsh. It feels more like a German sedan than a soft SUV. And it feels smaller than it is in tight spaces, which makes city driving easier. Why trusted? Mechanics' favorite compact SUV, simple, tough, and reliable when you pick the right years. The GLK shares 60% of its chassis with the E-Class. That's part of why it's so durable. Pre-2013 M272 needs documented balance, shaft fix, but post-2013 M276 is solid. The catch? Sunroof drains can clog and cause leaks. Tailgate latches can act up. But compared to airmatic collapses and balance shaft failures, these are minor annoyances. Check sunroof drains during PPI and budget for a tailgate latch if needed. $200 to $400. What to check? M276 engine code preferred, sunroof drains clear, tailgate latch working, transmission service history documented, specialist PPI completed. JD Power Score, 82 out of 100. NHTSA complaints, 47. Strong owner satisfaction, GLK owners. Post your mileage and any issues. Let's see who's got the highest miles on an X204. Now here's the Mercedes that fixed everything wrong with the generation before it. This is the ML that doesn't scare mechanics. Number 2, Mercedes-Benz ML 350, the fixed ML. Starting around $14,000 used. We're talking 2011 to 2014, W166 generation, coil springs only. The ML 350W 166 is the fixed ML, the generation that addressed W164 pain points. This is the Mercedes SUV you can actually trust if you verify one critical thing: coil springs, not airmatic. Under the hood, the M276 3.5-liter V6 delivers 302 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. It'll hit 60 in 6.9 seconds and cruise to 130 miles per hour. Not a rocket, but smooth and refined. Drive feel? Solid, planted, and refined. The steering is light but accurate. The ride is comfortable. This is a long-distance cruiser that eats highway miles for breakfast. The cabin is quiet, the seats are supportive, and the materials hold up well. Why trusted? The fixed ML addressed W164 pain points. Coil spring versions avoid $4,000 to $6,000 airmatic collapses. Comfortable long-distance cruiser. The M276 is a known quantity, smooth, efficient, and reliable when maintained. The catch? Verify coils and service history. Airmatic equipped models add $4,000 to $6,000 risk. Check the option sheet. No proof of coil springs? Walk and get a PPI by a Mercedes specialist to scan all modules and verify cooling system condition. Must verify W166 generation, coil springs not airmatic, transmission service history, cooling system health, and Mercedes specialist PPI. JD Power Score, 82 out of 100. NHTSA complaints, 109. Strong value for money. ML 350W 166 owners. What's your mileage and biggest repair? Drop it below. And here's the debate: ML 350W 166 or GLK 350, which is the better long-term Mercedes SUV? And here it is, the number 1 pick. This is the Porsche SUV that proves you don't need a V8 to go the distance. Number 1, Porsche Cayenne VR6, the VR6 mule, starting around $12,000 used. We're talking 2008 to 2010, first generation facelift, and you want the VR6 3.6 liter. The number 1 spot goes to the Porsche Cayenne VR6, the mule that routinely hits 200,000 miles with proper maintenance. This is the Cayenne you buy if you want a Porsche SUV without the early V8's Locasil/bore scoring nightmares. Under the hood, the VR6 3.6 liter delivers around 290 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. It's chain-driven, robust, and simpler than the V8s and V6 turbos that came later. It'll hit 60 in around 7.5 seconds and cruise to 130 miles per hour. Not the fastest Cayenne, but the most durable. Drive feel? Solid, confidence-inspiring, and surprisingly nimble for a big SUV. The steering is direct and weighted nicely. The chassis is balanced. And the ride is firm but not punishing. This is a Porsche first, SUV second. Why trusted? VR6 mule routinely hits 200,000 miles with proper maintenance. Ideal if you want a Porsche SUV without the early V8's Locasil/bore scoring nightmares. The VR6 is chain-driven, so no timing belt to worry about. And it's simpler than the later turbo V6s, which means fewer things to go wrong. The catch? Known issues: PCV system, coolant reservoir/thermostat/coolant pipes, and transfer case in early models. But these are inexpensive to address versus engine-out repairs. Budget $1,000 to $2,000 for PCV and cooling system refresh. And verify transfer case service history. Fluid changes matter. What you need to check: VR6 engine, not V8, PCV and cooling system condition, transfer case service history, oil leak inspection, Porsche specialist PPI, JD Power Score, 78 out of 100. Strong owner mileage reports. Excellent value for money. Cayenne VR6 owners. What's your mileage? Post-year, miles, and total repair spend. Let's see who's got the highest miles on a VR6. Now here's where it gets interesting. You've got three incredible compact SUVs, Macan, X3 M40i, Q5, all fast, all fun. But which one wins after 75,000 miles? Handling champion, Porsche Macan GTS. PDK dual clutch, sports car DNA, telepathic steering, 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. Daily livability, Audi Q5. Quattro all-weather confidence, quiet cabin, more cargo. 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. Value play, BMW X3 M40i. E58 reliability, ZF 8 bulletproof transmission, M Light performance for half the running costs. 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. Macan GTS, X3 M40i or Q5, which wins after 75,000 miles. Post your year, miles, and biggest repair. Best documented case gets pinned. Now let's talk about the three German SUVs you need to lease, not own. Cutting-edge tech, incredible experiences, but brutal post-warranty risk. 2025 Mercedes GLE. Consumer Reports warns, transmission shudder, infotainment crashes, electrical gremlins. Gorgeous, loaded with tech, dream to drive. But reliability data is concerning. Strategy, lease under warranty, return before problems start. Audi Q8 e-tron, worst 3-year resale performer in the segment. Slow charging versus new rivals. Tech already outdated versus Q6 e-tron. 50% plus depreciation in 3 years. Strategy, lease or wait for Q6 e-tron. BMW iX, incredible to drive. 300 to 77-mile range. But 52.3% 3-year loss, 70% 5-year projection. Strategy, lease for tech and range, don't buy. First-gen electric luxury SUVs depreciate like rocks. Now let's talk about how to own these SUVs without going broke. Maintenance cheat sheet, oil specs matter. VW/Audi, VW 502.00 or 504.00. BMW LL01, Mercedes MB 229.5, Porsche A40. Don't extend intervals. Stick to 7,500 to 10,000 miles max. Cooling system, water pump and thermostat around 100,000 miles on BMW and Audi. Budget $1,200 to $1,500. Coolant flushes on schedule. Suspension, pick coil springs over Airmatic on Mercedes SUVs. Airmatic failures cost $4,000 to $6,000. Transmission, ZF 8-speed and PDK, fluid and filter change every 60 to 80,000 miles. Don't believe lifetime fluid claims? PPI checklist, independent specialist, not the dealer. Budget $200 to $400, scan all modules. Verify transmission service history, no records, walk. Confirm timing and balance shaft updates on older Mercedes and Audi engines. Budget for cooling system refresh around 100,000 miles. All right, here's the recap. 7 German SUVs you can trust. 3 you should lease, not own. The 7 picks. Number 1, Porsche Cayenne VR6. 2008 to 2010, the VR6 Mule. Number 2, Mercedes ML 350W 166 with coils, the fixed ML. Number 3, Mercedes GLK 350, 2013 to 2015, the mechanic's favorite. Number 4, Audi Q5/SQ5, 2018 to 2023, the Goldilocks SUV. Number 5, BMW X3 M40i, 90% of an M, half the cost. Number 6, Porsche Macan S/GTS, best to drive compact. Number 7, BMW X5 xDrive 40i, the benchmark all-rounder. The 3 lease-only models. 2025 Mercedes GLE, reliability concerns. Audi Q8 e-tron, brutal depreciation. BMW iX, tech churn, depreciation. Core principle, luxury means confidence you won't regret in 5 years. Stick to the right engine codes, skip Airmatic on Mercedes SUVs, and get a specialist inspection. Now here's the ultimate question. Macan GTS owner versus X3 M40i owner versus Q5 owner who's smiling at 100,000 miles? Post your year, miles, total repair spend, and what you'd buy again. Best documented case gets pinned. If this saved you one bad buy, smash that like button and subscribe. We're building a community that rewards truth, not hype. Next up, the 5 German luxury cars that'll bankrupt you and the loopholes to own them anyway. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.